started. Our first question will come from Nick Hamilton. Go ahead, Nick.
Good afternoon, Coach. What did you see in the second half that you guys were able to really make those runs, especially down the stretch in the fourth quarter? But unfortunately, you came up a little short today.
I think going small, spacing them out a little bit. I think Porzingis playing the 5, we had to space them out like they spaced us out a little bit. We was able to attack, get downhill, get into the paint, and make plays for ourselves, for our teammates. So going small and kind of creating that energy defensively as well, being able to trap Luka, fire Luka, and change our defensive coverages as well.
Thanks. We'll go next to Tomer.
Hey, Ty, with regards to trapping Luka, it seemed to really work for you guys in that third quarter, kind of making other guys make shots. Did you feel like you maybe waited too late, or did you want to see maybe he just cool off eventually? Like, how did you make that decision to start trapping him?
Well, we went on the same page, a few times. We wanted to get out of his hands in the first half as well, and we just didn't execute the way we needed to. We had a lot of breakdowns, a lot of mistakes defensively that we didn't execute right. So we got to just clean those things up, and we'll be fine. But we all got to be on the same page defensively of what we're doing and when we're changing coverages as well.
Thanks. We'll go next to Andrew Gray.
Hey, Ty, the shooting struggles tonight, was that, do you like the shot quality, though, of that it was just the shots weren't falling, especially in that first half? Or what do you make of the offense you guys did generate?
I got to take a look at it, but I thought, shot quality was pretty good in the first half. But I got to look at it, like I said. But we were getting shots, we were getting attempts. We didn't make early on. We kept playing. The good thing about it, we only had 5 turnovers. That allowed us to stay in the game. So we're going to make shots. We understand that. But just defensively, we just got to clean some things up and make sure we're on the same page.
Thanks. We'll go next to Ohm.
Hey, Ty, when it came to Luka, how much was part of your plan entering the game to have Kawhi see time on Luka, especially like in the fourth quarter?
Well, it really doesn't matter now because the game's so different. You're going to switch 1 through 4 anyway. So they're going to pick that matchup out and try to see who they want on them. So, we switched it, and then we fired at him in the second half. Did a good job in that fourth quarter. I think holding him to 1 point in the fourth quarter. And other guys stepped up and made big shots. Hardaway made big shots. Finney-Smith made big shots. And then Brunson, he just kind of got wherever he wanted to get to tonight. So we got to do a better job with him.
Was there anything you saw with PG offensively that slow start for him in that first half?
No, just really didn't get him to a really good offensive rhythm. I got to do a better job making sure I get him in the spots and get him in position. So I got to do a better job, look at the film and just, see where I can, pick his spots where we can get, more clean looks and get better shots, to start the game.
Thanks, Ohm. We'll go next to Law.
Whether you guys were big or small, there were some challenges with rebounds. The Mavericks got almost 20 second chance points in this game. Like, what do you need from both your bigs and the rest of the roster as far as making those lineups work for rebounding?
Yeah, well, I think, they have a stretch 5 in Porzingis, stretch 5 in Cleaver. So when the shot goes up, if Zoo's guarding, Porzingis on the perimeter, it's hard for him to get down and rebound the ball. So they do a good job, like I said, spreading you out. It's going to be long rebounds. And those are the ones we got to get to. But, when Zoo's on the perimeter, when they space in Porzingis or Cleaver, it's tough for him to get down and rebound. So we got to do a better job collectively, hitting bodies and going to get it. We know they're going to cut from the corner. We know they're going to crash. So we got to do a better job of getting to bodies.
Thanks. Next to Miriam.
Hey, Ty, what do you make of Rondo's presence out there? It seems like he kind of helps get people going.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, Miriam.
What do you make of Rondo's play out there? He looks like he helps get PG going.
Oh, yeah. Just Rondo's pace, his IQ, being in the playoffs as much as he has. He understands the game and how important it is and how significant every possession is. And we did a good job of getting PG some easy shots early on. Like in that third quarter. And, we need Rondo to play like that. So we'll be fine. One game, they won. Hats off to those guys that came in and played well.
Do you think PG's second half will help him sort of keep it going or kind of get him warmed up and comfortable?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's going to be fine. And, like I said, early on, I didn't really get him in positions to be successful. Kawhi had it going. And so we kind of rolled Kawhi early on. And PG kind of got out of rhythm. So in that second half, we made a conscious effort to try to get him going, get him in a rhythm as well. So, like I said, that's on me as far as PG start. Like I said, but in the second half, he came on and he was able to make some shots for us and kind of carry us in that second half.
Thanks. Next, we'll go to Vincent.
Hey Ty, what did you make of the shot selection, the quality of shots you got in the last 4 or 5 minutes? Were you satisfied with it? Did you feel like guys got a little bit tight when the game started to get away from you?
You got to ask them that. But outside, I think PG took a quick three in transition that was kind of contested. But outside of that, I thought we got some good shots. I thought we got to our spots. We got some good looks, some good shots. But like I said, I got to see the tape and kind of review it. But for the most part, I thought we did a good job.
And just a quick follow-up, what was the mood of the team like in the locker room when you addressed them? Were guys a little more down than after a loss? Was it a typical sort of post-playoff loss, or was it a little something more?
No, they know they were fine. We kind of did it to ourselves, I would say, because we had a lot of breakdowns, a lot of defensive breakdowns that we went over for the last 5 days that we didn't execute. So we got to be better in those areas. We can't gift them points. They're too good. Luka makes you pay every time you make a mistake. So we just got to be better with our coverages and understand what we're trying to do. And we'll be able to clean up, like I said, going into Tuesday.
Thanks. We'll go next to Ramona.
Hey, Ty.
Hello.
Hey, you've obviously been on a team that came back from a 3-1 deficit. You know all about how in the playoffs you're not done until you're done. But how important is this one game here at home with the home court advantage that I guess you, in a sense, have given up?
You mean Tuesday?
What's that?
You mean Tuesday's game?
No, I'm saying you obviously been through a lot of playoff wars where you won from ahead in the series and won from behind with or without home court advantage. But now obviously this game here today, how important was it getting this game won, and what do you tell your team now that they kind of forfeited this home court advantage?
Oh, just some things we got to clean up. Like I said, we're very confident. They came in and played well. We didn't execute as good as I would like to defensively. So we're just going to go to the film tomorrow, just show some guys some things we can clean up, and we'll come back Tuesday ready to go.
Thanks. Next to Mason.
Hey, Ty. Obviously, some of the shots that Luka was hitting today were, ridiculous, very difficult, high level of difficulty. Where does he rank in terms of individual offensive creators that you've had to deal with in the playoffs? I know you've had to deal with a lot of different matchups throughout your coaching career. So where does he rank among those?
Right up at the top. He does a great job of controlling the game, making guys better. And like I said, he's a big moment player. Like, he loves a big moment, and he makes some big shots, some deep shots, some tough shots, and that's what great players do. So we're not going to get discouraged by that. Like I said, we just got to clean up the things that we can clean up, and he's going to make some tough shots because all great players do.
Thanks. Next, we'll go to Claudia.